Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something that's quietly changing everything about artificial intelligence. It's a piece of tech that's poised to become a new universal language for AI, and it's finally about to unlock what these amazing models can do in our everyday lives.
Okay, so we've got these incredibly powerful AI models, right? You've heard of them: Claude, ChatGPT, Gemini. They can reason, they can write code, they can tackle really complex problems. But here's the paradox. For all that brain power, they're basically isolated. They're trapped behind these digital walls, totally cut off from the real-time data and all the tools that you and I use every single day. And look, this isn't some problem for the future. It's happening right now. A mind-blowing 88% of consumers already use AI to help them decide what to buy. They're treating AI like a personal shopping assistant, but that assistant is working with one hand tied behind its back. So, what is really holding these incredible systems back? Well, it all boils down to a fundamental issue. Our digital world is a mess of fragmented workflows and data that's just stuck in different silos. Think about it. On one side, you've got these genius AIs. And on the other, well, that's your entire digital life. Your sales CRM, your website analytics, your Shopify store, your project management software. And until now, there's been no common language for them to actually talk to each other. Every single connection had to be custom built, creating this fragile, clunky landscape of totally disconnected systems. But what if the fix wasn't another complicated, custom-built thing, but a single open standard that could connect all of them? Well, that's the big idea behind something called the Model Context Protocol, or MCP for short.
So, MCP, first introduced by the AI company Anthropic, is an open protocol with a really simple but profound goal: to act as that universal connector. It's the bridge between the AI's brain and the huge, messy world of outside data and tools. Honestly, the best way to wrap your head around MCP is to think of it like a USB-C port, but for AI. Seriously, just like USB-C gave us one standard plug to connect all our different gadgets, MCP creates one single protocol to connect any AI model to any tool. It's a build once, use everywhere philosophy, but for the entire AI ecosystem. A total game changer. And to really get why this is such a big deal, you got to look at how we got here. We started with these traditional LLMs that were basically locked in a box. Then, we got this thing called Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG, which was a step up. It let models retrieve facts from outside documents. But MCP is the final, crucial leap. It creates a standardized world where AI doesn't just fetch data, it can actually use the tools that create and manage it. Okay, a universal standard sounds nice for the tech folks, right? But why should you care? Well, because the impact is absolutely massive. It signals a fundamental change in how we're all going to do business. We are moving out of what we call the keyword era. For, 2 decades, marketing has been all about one thing: matching keywords. We are now officially entering the reasoning era, where people don't just search for things, they ask an AI to solve their problems. An LLM isn't just going to spit back websites with lightweight laptop. No, it's going to interpret your actual goal and recommend a specific product based on the specs, the live inventory, and even what people are saying in reviews, acting way more like an expert advisor.
And this ability, this power to connect to and use tools, that is the catalyst. It's what unlocks something called agentic AI. We're making a huge shift from an AI that just answers your questions to an AI that can autonomously take action for you. So how does an AI agent actually pull this off? Well, it pretty much operates on 3 levels. First, it has to understand the real, nuanced context of what you're trying to do. Then it makes a decision, looking at different ways to get it done and choosing the best path forward. And finally, and this is the magic part that MCP enables, it takes action, seamlessly carrying out that plan across all the different tools it needs with no manual copy-pasting from you.
This isn't just some cool theory. This has a direct impact on how businesses, especially marketers, need to think and act like right now. So let's talk about your new playbook.
Okay, first up, you need to make your brand machine legible. That means clean, structured data and good APIs so an AI can actually understand what you sell. Second, you have to monitor third-party sentiment, what people are saying about you online, because to an AI, that's your real reputation. And third, you have to shift from optimizing for clicks to optimizing for what we're calling reasoned relevance. You need to provide rich, verifiable information so an AI can feel confident recommending.
I really want to pause on this for a second because it is so important. LLMs learn from the entire internet. We're talking reviews, Reddit threads, forums, social media posts. Your brand isn't just what your marketing team says it is anymore. To an LLM model, the sum of all that chatter is your reputation, period.
And guess what? This is already happening. Companies are building MCP servers for the tools we use every single day. So imagine telling your AI, hey, don't just read my Google Analytics report, go in there and create new conversion goals for me. Or telling it to connect to Shopify, check your inventory levels, and then automatically adjust your Meta Ads campaign based on what's in stock. All from one single sentence.
So this all leads us to the future of our jobs. And it's a future that isn't about replacing people, not at all. It's about amplifying what people are capable of. The whole point here is empowerment. By automating all that fragmented, repetitive, busy work, the endless switching between tabs, the copy-pasting from one system to another, MCIP frees up professionals to focus on what we humans do best: strategy, creativity, and actually building relationships.
Your role evolves. You stop being a manager of a dozen different tools, clicking around in different dashboards. You become an agent director. Your job is to set the high-level strategy, define the goals, and then guide your team of intelligent AI agents to execute that vision across your entire tech stack.
And that's really what it all boils down to. We're left with this one big question. This transition from a fragmented past to an integrated, agentic future, it's already happening. The tools are being built, the standards are being set. So the only real question left is, are you ready to stop managing tools and start directing agents?